Well, greetings. It's the Gospel Vibe with
Greetings.
San and Shae. San and Shae.
That's San. I'm Shae.
Yeah. So how is everybody on this second to last day of Black History Month?
Yes.
Second to
yes.
last day of February, which is a very short month.
Yes, it is. It goes by quickly.
It does.
Hopefully, it'll take winter with it.
Oh.
So, good morning, everybody.
So, and of course, we want you to like and share before we get into our topics and things of the day. Like and share, like and share. Please make sure that you
like and share.
Please do that for us. I had a couple of questions. I didn't even tell you about these questions that people had, but we're going to get into those in just a little bit. But they're not hard.
Well, we have a couple of announcements, though.
Yes.
So come on. We want people to come on in. I see we got 2 people in already, and we're going to acknowledge as soon as we can get the Facebook page up and popping here. We can acknowledge who those people are.
And Dolores Sanders, how you doing, sir?
Hey, Uncle.
Hey, is it cold up there?
Good morning.
It's in the 30s here, man.
Don't mind him. It's been cold though these last 2-3 days.
Man.
Cold and raining. It rained all day yesterday, and yesterday morning we had some snow flurries.
Sure did, yeah.
Which is, it wasn't the apocalypse, but
Yeah, snow and all of that kind of stuff is, I'm just like, what is going on? I'm not good with that,
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yes.
He said, "I dare you to talk about the weather." I rebuke that.
Oh man.
Well, Uncle, you were in Houston.
You were in Houston.
And you decided to move back up there where old man Winter lives. Like that's where he has his summer home.
Yes.
So
yes. And it was your choice.
It was your choice.
You went to the north, and we know that God moved you, though.
We do understand that your church is gorgeous and beautiful.
Oh my gosh!
It's located in the middle of the Arctic Circle, so
not quite the Arctic Circle, but
it is to me
in the southern portion of the Arctic Circle. Yeah, but let's talk about his church, though.
It's fantastic.
Oh, it is wonderful.
It's a beautiful, beautiful facility, and I'm so proud of them. I'm so happy for them because they are walking in God's order and everything fell into place for them. So and these are 2 people that deserve it. He said It feels like the Arctic Circle. I bet it does.
Oh man, let me tell you something.
I bet it does.
One of the things that when we go home, of course, one of the things that is interesting is that we always go through this thing of shock of it's so cold. I mean, it's not like we didn't grow up there.
Well, as we're riding up, it gets colder and colder the further north because we drive up and like somewhere around like the middle part of Illinois. Well, really for us, when we hit Arkansas, which is literally just up the road, like we're not that far from Arkansas. But the weather change between Louisiana and Arkansas is very noticeable.
It is.
It really is. So when we cross that northern border into Arkansas, we can feel the difference.
It's like almost like when you just make that turn.
Yeah.
From Arkansas to Missouri?
Yeah. Let's not even talk about the Arkansas to Missouri turn. And they feel like they're the South. Bless their hearts.
Bless their heart. They feel like they're the South in Missouri.
Bless their hearts. Good morning.
Deb, how you doing? Great to see you.
Good morning, Deb.
We want you to like and share this, like and share. We're going to be on with you for about an hour till about 10:20 or so.
Yeah, until the people go to church.
Yeah, people go to church. Now, we are going to start changing times probably in April because a lot of people have said that, look, we love the show, but, you're on...
we love Jesus. And
so we got to go to church.
Got to go to church. So, and we understand. We heard your cries.
Yes. A tea.
A tea.
So starting in April, we'll be switching to the afternoons.
Yes.
As soon so we can, and we're going to do probably around, 2-3 o'clock. And you say, why so late? I say, well, it's not late.
It's right.
When you think about,
you're going to Pineville?
Oh, Pineville, just around the corner.
That's just that's like down the road, like a couple hours.
Hour and a half, 45 minutes. Ossie's down there by Pineville.
Yes, not too far from Alexandria.
Absolutely.
Oh man, I have a good friend that's from Pineville.
Yeah, so let us know. We'll make that trip to Pineville.
Oh,
we'll do something live and do it all up.
I'm mad that I'm finding out on a lie. But it's all good.
Are
whatever.
you in your feelings?
I might be a little bit. Or it might be the caffeine. I don't know.
I'm getting
He
some
was
caffeine
probably
now.
going to call me today and tell me, right?
He probably was.
Okay.
Yeah. So just make sure that you like and share. Do have a couple of things that we want to share with you, and that is the first thing. The Gospel Vibe with
It's
San and
now
Shae
on
is now on
YouTube.
YouTube.
As a matter of fact, it's streaming live right now,
Right now.
on YouTube.
And I'm looking at it right now to make sure that it is. We're right there.
Yes, we are live on YouTube today for the first time. This is amazing.
Yes.
We are so happy. So you guys, we're we've been encouraged to
Go on YouTube.
And to take make this available to a broader audience.
Yep.
And even though that really scares the bejesus out of me,
the bejesus.
I feel like I could do anything when I'm sitting next to this man.
Oh, that is so nice.
So
that is so nice.
Here we are.
Absolutely. Well, look, we want to be a blessing to people. We want to continue to.
Good morning, Trinell.
How you doing,
Hey,
Trinell?
girl.
Great to see you. Of course, Trinell went to school with her.
Oh, fellow Ground fam.
Yeah,
we used to sing together in the choir. Yeah, she was in the band. Yes. She has all three of her kids. Well, 3 of her kids are going to graduate from Grambling.
Yeah, 2 of them were in the band, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, one is an orchesis, and she is wonderful.
Man, so
she is fabulous, honey. So she's a dancer.
Deloitte said the following. He just wanted to put this out there. He said, "Blame Starbucks."
I would never blame the Bucks.
Never. Look, Starbucks is a blessing.
I'm just saying, Uncle. We could have got a text, or I'm just saying, but we still love you though. We're here for you. But as I was saying, Trinell, we sang together in the choir. She is Graham fam. Her kids are Graham fam. And it's all good.
Absolutely. So like and share. We want you to like and share this video. We got a few things that we're going to talk about today. We'll do some things that are serious, not serious. Laugh. Do a little laugh at me.
Yeah, we're all about that positive energy. We have enough negative energy out there. So
yes, absolutely.
We're not going to put any negative energy. We're not going to add to that vibe. We're going to add to the gospel vibe. Okay.
Are we going to gossip?
We're not going to gossip. There's no gossiping. Okay.
Why not?
We're going to speak the gospel, which is the truth. That's the word of God. No, not preacher, because I ain't no preacher. But Titus is still in the band, she said.
Absolutely.
Yes, I knew one of them was still in the band.
Awesome.
And I know Agaja dances. And my daughter follows all of the dancers, the dance companies in each band, and she knows Gaja well. Like she knows names and all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she follows the orchesis. So
do our kids know that we're on right now? I don't know.
Those people are probably in the bed. It's all good though. Whatever.
We never know what's going on. We never know.
But guys, please make sure you like and share, comment, and good morning, and all that. What's good, what's going on in your life. Give some testimonies. Let's spread some good energy, you all, because we need it. Life is hard enough. We don't need to add to the negativity, the hell and damnation. We don't need to do that.
Yeah, there are plenty of people that want to send people to hell.
Well, we're not trying to do that. We're trying to give you a path to go to heaven.
Yes. Okay. I want to talk about some music. I want to start talking about some music. There's 2 new albums out that you really need to probably add this to your repertoire if you can.
Yes.
The Can Spirituals. Hallelujah anyhow. Man, now we've had a chance to see the Can Spirituals live
and
on
they
a couple
are
different occasions.
Legendary quartet group, but they are still legendary. Like they are crunk. Like that's a good show.
And let me tell you something. That Harvey Walker Jr. is funny.
Yes, he is.
He is hilarious.
Just as funny as his daddy was.
Yes, and then of course Paul travels around with them as well. So just make sure that you get that one out. They got new music out, and of course, I want to try to get that on a couple of our platforms, especially our local show.
Yes,
that's one. And then of course, Ricky Dillard,
the great Ricky.
Man,
and he's been putting out fabulous choir music for years, and I love choir music.
Yeah.
I'm a choir list.
Choirist, a choir person,
choir connoisseur. And I love choirs. I was part of a fabulous, fantastic, awesome choir for many, many years.
Tell us, what was it again?
The Strong Tower Gospel Chorale.
Okay.
Of the Grambling State.
Okay, I got that out
there. But really, it's more of a community. Like he spread it out. So, but anyway. That was under the auspices of
Use the big words.
Dr.
Mhm.
Frederick
Mhm.
L. Pinckney.
Mhm.
Yes.
Mhm.
And yes. And so absolutely. Yes. So but anyway, Ricky Diller has a new one out, and y'all know it's fantastic because it's Ricky Diller. So go ahead and check that out.
Yes,
Do what you do.
Breakthrough, The Exodus, that's out right now.
Yes.
That came out January the 21st, so
Yes.
this last month. And then, of course, Hallelujah Anyhow by the Canton Spirituals. That came out late January as well. There's a few other folks that's got some new music that'll be out and on the way that we'll tell you about soon. I know Nikki Berry's got some new music out.
Yes, yes.
She's going to have some new music out coming up pretty soon.
Oh, lots of people are dropping new music.
Mhm.
I think James Patterson just dropped something there. We're gonna make sure we put that out there. There's lots of people. So we're trying to use this platform to push our gospel artists,
Yes.
push that good news that they're telling, about our Lord and Savior, you all, in a non-traditional way. We're not on here to preach at you. I am nobody's missionary. Okay?
Hey,
No, not at all. But I love Jesus.
I worship and adore him?
Yes.
Okay.
Just want to tell you that
See, I started something.
That I love you more and more.
Oh man, Amber, what's going on?
Hey, Amber.
Man, look, we missed you this weekend, Amber. I know that the Texas Gospel Excellence Music Awards was this weekend.
Yes.
We'll be there next weekend for the River Awards.
Yeah, we have to choose our poisons, because finances.
Yeah, like rent. It was like, okay, do we
rent, kernels, children's ACTs, and clothes, and.
So we'll be in Houston next week. We're going to leave like at the first thing Saturday morning, and then we'll come on over there. And but we definitely got to catch up with Amber before we leave.
Oh, absolutely, because she is an awesome person. Like, this is a talented, beautiful lady, and I just love her energy.
Yes.
So yeah, we're gonna catch up with her.
Oh, she said what event? So the River Awards, that's coming up this weekend.
Yes.
Pam Jones puts on that program every year.
So we'll be there.
We'll be there. We're leaving Saturday. Yes, the whole family's going to be there. So we want to catch up with you probably either sometime that Sunday morning or something like that, maybe during the show or after the show. So definitely want to catch up with you there. So yeah, there's going to be
Yeah, money be so tight these days. Yes,
that's what Desiree said. Yeah, I mean,
and Chanel, I have to acknowledge, yes, Strong Tower. Yes, that was our group. We loved it.
Yes,
we had the best time, and I stayed in that. Well, I'm still a part of it. It's just it went on COVID break, but. Hey, Dr. Pinckney wasn't trying to hear all of that.
COVID break.
We had to take a COVID break.
Oh, that's hilarious. All right, so the other thing I wanted to get into, again, like and share. We want you to comment. And of course, we are on YouTube now. You can go to our YouTube page. We actually did something new. We were at Regional Homes in Monroe. I think I got that flyer over here still. Is that right?
You see what Dutchie said?
What'd she say?
She is the OG Tower Kid. All my Tower people, y'all know that my baby is the OG. She was the Tower Kid before there was a Tower Kid. She was the Tower Baby.
She was the Tower Baby.
She was.
So we were at this place, Regional Homes of Monroe. Absolutely. And we saw. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, absolutely, Trinell. I cannot wait.
The Strong Tower reunion.
I want to see everybody so bad. Like, I just want to hug people because life has been so hard these past 2 years, and we had the best time. Those were some of the best times of our lives, and I can't wait for us all to get together and just hug each other. And in our 40 plus years, like we were like kids, we were in 20s and stuff, and now we're all like grown and all that. Yep. We used to use the high school.
Nelly Mill.
Sure did. hey. We sure did. We absolutely did. Yes.
And look at this. Check this out.
Awesome time.
I just want to
those were the days.
I just want to bring this up. If you were a boyfriend of a member of Strong Tower,
which he was.
Myself, Kendrick Miller, we were talking about this.
Yes.
We would go and Kendrick would go to practice. I would do radio and all that kind of stuff. We thought we were getting out late and they would still be in there.
Sure would.
Oh my God. We were just like, they are still in here.
But we were the best though.
Yes.
You couldn't tell it, babe. We sound good. And we got rave reviews wherever we went because my director, Dr. Frederick Pinckney, believed in giving your best for God. He said, hey, if you can be up in these clubs perfecting your twerk, you could be in this rehearsal perfecting these notes for the Lord. And that's what we did.
She said perfecting your twerk. They didn't even have twerk in there.
Are you kidding
Well, I
me?
mean, twerk wasn't a thing. It was twerking was something, but it wasn't called twerking.
Well, it was something. We be singing. Yes.
We be singing.
Yes.
We be
We
singing.
be singing.
Lord have mercy. All right. So,
yes. So anyway, those were the days at the
Grambling
State University. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I want to show off my little Black History shirt. I've been trying to wear something every time we broadcast, something Black History wise. During the month of February, you can't really see it, but I'm going to try to do my best here. I have all these women of Black History on my shirt here. Okay. And my caption is "Still I Rise." Still I rise. Still I rise. And these are women that have made a difference. We got Coretta Scott King on here. We got Maya Angelou. We got Rosa Parks. We got Oprah Winfrey. We got Cicely Tyson. We got all kinds of people, you all. So look into something Black History wise. Okay.
Yes.
So.
And Black history can be 365.
Yes, it is. And it's for everybody. Black history is American history. It's not just Black people history.
Absolutely.
It's American history. And yes, Mel, Shae. Oh, I miss Shae. But she was yep. Used to walk to practice, and then like even back then, some of the guys in the choir, they would walk us. Like if it got too late, they would make sure we got back.
If it got too late.
When it got too late. They would make sure we got back to our dorm safely. Is all. Yeah. See, that's what you better let them know, Shalonda.
Oh, Shalonda is chiming in.
Yes, the place where everybody is somebody. The Grambling State University. Thank you, Trinell.
Yes. Let's go ahead and get that up there. Where everybody is somebody. And we got to add this in. With a fee sheet.
If you remember that yellow fee sheet, you are truly Graham fam.
Yes.
That now my daughter is Graham fam, and she gets a fee sheet.
But it's
so she know about the fee sheet.
It's all here.
But you old school Graham fam.
Yep.
Will you remember that? And they had the little holes on the side.
And look, you
had to tear it apart because it was like a copy.
Ooh, and you kept that thing like it was your COVID
I still
card.
Got my fee sheets. What you talking about?
You kept your fee sheet like it was a COVID card.
Yes.
Because that was your ticket to everything. That was your proof.
Yes.
Man, look.
Yes.
So anyway, but Melly Mel, good to see you. Glad you could join us. Yes, indeed. And our daughter, she's like, boy.
She is Graham fam. She knows what it is to get that fee sheet. It looked different, but it's still just as important.
It is still important. I got it right here.
She knows. She be like, Mama, I got my fee sheet. I'm like,
boy, look,
you have arrived.
Man, look. Hey, I want to go to this here. Our first video that we had up. Wait a minute. Yeah.
I love it.
You're a visitor.
Hey man, if Banner don't have you registered on there with your fee sheet,
you're a visitor. Yeah, and don't forget about Banner. Oh Lord.
Oh yay! Look at this. Look at us sending our children, creating legacy.
Yes, indeed.
I love it.
She has a sophomore daughter that is a sophomore. Man, that is great, man. It's good to see that. See, we're trying to convince our younger daughter. I'll put this out there. Go to Grambling. We're trying to convince her.
Jerry, he putting you out there like that, bro. It ain't.
Look, it's HBCU love. She wants to go to an HBCU, so I'm proud. But you see all of this legacy. It's just like, whoo. I feel a spirit.
Hey, you know.
Anyway, I want to get back to this for a second. So our first YouTube video that we posted, we went to this place called Regional Homes in Monroe.
Yes.
I want to talk about that for a minute, just for a quick second. So first of all, when you go to a place that does manufactured homes, we do not refer them as trailer park places or mobile home places.
No, they are manufactured homes.
And when you walk into them,
I just didn't know.
Man.
I was like, oh my God, these are fantastic.
Yes.
I want one.
Yes. I don't know about that.
I want one.
It depends. It was nice too.
I want
really
one.
Nice. She said she wants one. But you went in there. I mean, it had like just look at the video. Just look at the video. That's all we got to say. Look at the video.
Yes, please look at that video. It's on our Facebook
page. It's on our YouTube page.
It's on our YouTube page. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
But I did share it to the Facebook page too. Okay. But you can go to our YouTube page.
Yes.
Gospel Vibe with San and Shae and look at it.
Yeah. Anyway.
And yes, Deji, we are grateful that it is not Southern.
Let's put this up now. Anyway.
Much love to those Southern graduates. Hey, Southern. Hey, y'all.
All right. So our sister-in-law said she wanted to give her animal of the day.
Yeah, she's not coming on today. She said she decided to leave the peacocks alone since nobody wants me to have them.
I'm just saying. We're gonna put the animal up later
yeah,
on.
we're gonna put that up in a minute because really, Shalonda.
We're gonna put it up here later on. If you want to see what she wants, a preview of it, it's on our Facebook page, but we're gonna put it up later on.
Yes. There was something I wanted to address up here. Yeah. When you were talking about it wasn't twerking back then, she said, "Child, please, I was in the strip club twerking the tail feather back in the day." That's what it was twerking. Okay,
it was twerking. Just
you
wasn't called
shaking
twerking.
The tail. Look, bro,
whatever
it was called, twerking. It was being done. Okay,
it was called what? Popping.
It was doing the butt. It was, I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
It was something.
There was some booty shaking happening. Okay.
Yes, it was.
And so Dr. Pinckney said, if you can shake your booty and perfect it to a T with the right consistency and the right bounce and all of that, you work on your craft. You can come up in here and perfect these notes. And
I can't with you.
Perfect those notes is what we did.
I cannot. I can't.
I'm just saying.
Y'all see what we deal with. Y'all see this. I can't with her today.
That's right. It's the same thing. You better say it.
It's the same thing. It just wasn't called that. That's all I'm saying.
Well, it started being called. There's a song that says "Whistle While You Twerk," and that was way back in the day.
It was back in the day. Just saying. Anyway, you know what? You just spoke about back in the day. And that's a good transition to our question.
Yes, back in the day.
We've seen this question a couple of times on social media, but we wanted to ask you guys. Give us a store or a restaurant you went to growing up that ages you. Store or restaurant.
Well, I worked at one for years.
Yeah. Which one do you want to talk about?
Hey, it's Radio Shack. That's my joint, man. I loved Radio Shack. I loved working there. Mm-hmm. I had the best manager. She was my manager, and then she became a regional manager, and that is Misty Usher. Had the best time. Yep. And she was probably one of the best bosses I've had, next to the one that I have now, Miss Courtney Smith. I love her. But
speak.
But yeah, Radio Shack. That was I put a lot of years into Radio Shack.
Yeah,
I love Radio Shack. I learned a lot. I learned how to wire entertainment system.
You became MacGyver.
I can fix all kinds of stuff.
Look, I'm here to tell y'all
something.
Splice
wire together. They taught us a lot.
When we got married, she was already technically inclined somewhat, but then after she started working at Radio Shack and all the things, I mean, she could put together like all kinds of stuff.
I'll put together a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah, it was just
I can install
crazy.
Speakers, program old school cell phones like those bag phones and stuff. I learned a lot.
Yeah, no, not the bag phones.
The bag phones. Yeah.
The bag phones.
Oh man, we got some good ones.
All right. We want you to share, like, and share. And of course, our question store. Yeah. The store, of course, the store or restaurant that ages you.
Yes. TCBY. Oh, my baby.
You know what? TCBY was the joint.
That was the joint. TCBY.
Yes.
This can't be yogurt.
The country's best yogurt.
This can't be yogurt.
Or this can't be.
That was an argument. The country's best yogurt. This can't be yogurt. There used to be an argument about what those words really mean.
Yes.
So yeah.
Ava's got one. Good morning, first of all, Ava.
Good morning, sis.
She said A&W. Girl.
Yes. The root beer floats.
Man,
what you talking about?
There used to be one in Ruston, Louisiana, where we lived at.
We had a TCBY here too.
We had one.
Yeah, it's gone. All gone.
Just saying. All these things are gone. Gone.
All
gone. Oh.
So, yeah, TCBY. There's I saw one when I saw this question online, and it said Circuit City.
Circuit City definitely was one back in the day.
Shoney's.
Yeah. First of all, Deji, what do you know about Shoney's?
The baby used to be with us at the breakfast buffets. Yeah.
Let me tell y'all something. So now that brings us to a story. Shoney's. When I used to travel with the men's basketball team many, many moons ago, Aaron James was the head coach of the basketball team. And so when I'm telling you, this is just the gospel, I promise you. So when we left and we would go whatever the case was, every morning every morning that we were on the road, we go into, as he said, Shoney's. He's from New Orleans.
Shoney's.
Every morning we
Center.
went to Shoney's. We went to Shoney's every morning. But you know what? I don't know why, but it never got old. Ever.
No, that Shoney's breakfast was the bomb back in the day.
And Melly Mel.
Piccadilly's.
See, that's another one.
When I started managing the Radio Shack in Monroe, I was there for a good 2 years. I ate at Piccadilly's every other day. It was
Man.
right there.
Piccadilly's was the lick. And no, you know what? And then, of course, Coach James took us there. It was either Piccadilly's, watch this, Luby's, or Morrison's. One of those three. And you got the blue plate special. That's what you got when you went to Piccadilly's.
Well, I wouldn't say Applebee's. It's because it's still around. It just left rusted.
That
was my joint,
I'm
though.
still upset about that.
That was my joint. I love that.
Why we got to talk about Applebee's, man? It just, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's sad, bro.
Deji said, hey, Piccadilly slaps. I had that in New Orleans.
Man, look, Piccadilly's will take you through.
That baked chicken. Oh my God.
We just need somebody to just join the church right now.
I had a good friend in Monroe when I was working there. He would just bring me that.
Just here. Mel, we ain't count the spelling. We ain't counting that.
No, we ain't. It's all good. It's all good.
So,
I think you got it right anyway. Yeah.
So what restaurant or store did you go to that ages you when you were growing up?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So yes,
there was an A&W in Beloit. Yes.
There was.
Wisconsin. Yes. That's how we knew about it when we got here.
Yes.
They did have good burgers there too.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
So there was. Yep, absolutely. Let me age myself.
Uh-oh.
Woolworths.
Oh. The 5 and dime?
The 5 and dime.
I'm gonna help you with this. I'm gonna let you go out there and age yourself.
Woolworths.
I went to Woolworths and I used to go to the cafeteria at Woolworths.
Yes. Yep. Yeah.
Woolworths, the cafeteria at Woolworths. Now, of course, we're not like 70 or anything.
Yeah, now it wasn't segregated.
We were in Beloit, in Wisconsin.
It wasn't segregated.
We're talking about in the 80s.
When we went there, this was
in the 80s. Yes.
Yeah.
In the 80s.
Everybody could go to the lunch counter.
Yeah, everybody could.
It was okay. It was okay.
Yes.
It was not segregated when we went there. We did not have to do the freedom sits and all that. We didn't do any of that. They treated us very nicely. Okay?
Oh my goodness.
So no, this was Woolworths in the 80s and 90s.
Yes.
Okay.
In the 80s and 90s. So the other thing is,
oh my God.
Deji, you know what? That's how you know we got a child that has been around.
She grew up around
older folks.
Because baby.
Kmart.
So
man,
the blue light special.
And don't forget you had to go by that little counter where you could get the popcorn and the ices.
The ices.
See, that's where you could only get the ices at Kmart. You couldn't go, and there was 2 kinds, strawberry and blue.
Yes.
That was it.
And
that
the
was
popcorn
it.
in a little bag.
And they didn't have a whole lot of stuff.
And then they had the little rides on the outside of the store, like you put the
little
quarter
horse
in there, and you could ride the little horse and drive the little car.
See, look, I'm trying to tell y'all need to let us know what store or restaurant ages you, and let us know. Ron, good morning. How you doing?
Good morning, Ron.
It is so good to see you, my brother. Look, Deji just
Deji is on it.
Deji, you own it, girl.
On it. The Sears. Let me go back further, baby, because she won't remember this one, but God bless you, you will. The Sears catalog.
Oh.
And it would come in the mail. It was
like this thick.
It had everything in there.
Yeah, it was just thick. It had so much stuff in there, bro. Everything was in the Sears catalog.
She said it was just popcorn, no bags. That's what Yolanda said.
Oh man. So, but Kmart, y'all remember that it had just the popcorn and the ices. It was just 2 kinds of ices, just 2, red and blue. That man.
But I mean, the experience of it all.
Yeah.
I used to love going to Kmart.
Now this is where Deji shows that she's a little younger. Wild Wing Cafe and Restaurant.
Okay, so because I loved Wow, and I was mad when they left. But see, that is her childhood.
That is her childhood.
Yeah, because we went to Wow every chance we got.
Now we go to New Orleans.
Yeah, but them wings are the bomb.
Now Amy's got one that we're not as familiar with.
Right, but I have definitely heard of it.
Wieners.
Yes.
Wieners was definitely good. Definitely one of those places that you could go to. Oh, she brought out Montgomery Ward.
Oh, you better. I'm gonna have to.
Montgomery Wards. Are you serious?
I hadn't
even thought about that.
Wow. Oh. That's a good one, Amy. Montgomery
Wards. Oh my God.
These children are like, what?
That's Montgomery Wards. What is that? What is that?
Dude, Montgomery Wards was the place. What are you talking about?
Good morning, Chef Breedlove.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
Good morning.
We just catching people up on the stores and restaurants
that ages you.
And we talking about all kinds of things. We done hit Woolworths, Sears. We done hit what was it, Montgomery Wards and all of that.
Sears catalog with a phone book.
It was a phone.
It had everything in there.
Can we just take a pause? This is not like ancient history, but can we just take a pause where everybody had a phone book? We just take a pause.
Can we take a pause where everybody had a home phone?
Oh.
We don't have a home phone in our house.
And it hung in the kitchen.
You have one phone number in the household, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's 12 in our household. Everybody got their own phone
Everybody.
number. Which is fine because I really don't want to take the children's calls. So I'd rather they have, Steinmart.
Steinmart, yes, I do remember Steinmart. We had to go to the big city, Rockford, and go to Steinmart. In Beloit, we didn't have a Steinmart.
Oh,
and when you went to Cherryvale, that was like a field trip. Because my wife lived in Rockford for a while.
Well, I was tiny when I lived in Rockford.
Yeah. Well, my sister-in-law, lived in Rockford.
Shalonda lived in Rockford as an adult. Yes.
But look, when you went to like it was a mall in Rockford called Cherryvale.
She said the first bank you worked at. Really?
Does she remember the first bank?
She probably does. Sabine Bank, but they're still around.
And my sister-in-law, she says, I used to work for Montgomery Wards. She said that. I did not know that.
Wow. She did. That's right. I remember that. She did. Wow.
Ava's got one.
Service merchandise. You better talk about it today, ma'am. You better talk about it today.
Lord have mercy.
I don't think it's still around.
I haven't seen the service
merchandise in a long time. Yeah.
So look, we want you to continue to put up your stores and restaurants that have aged you. Oh, this is good one from Chef Breedlove.
Yes, indeed. Eavesdrop too much.
Yeah,
because you could just pick up the phone and be listening to conversations. You learn how to pick it up real soft, and you couldn't hear the little click.
Or you had to hold that thing down. You try to listen, especially grown folks.
Yeah,
when you have more than one phone, you're like, "Oh, they talking about
ease it up." Yeah,
they laughing and stuff.
Now you ain't got to worry about that.
But I did that once, and I got popped upside the head. It was a drive-by pop upside the head too, because I was doing this, and I listened to my dad's conversation. And my mom came by and said, "Bloop."
He said a drive-by
popped
upside the head.
Because she was going from one room to the other. And all of a sudden, I was on the phone. I was listening to my dad. My dad was talking about Uncle Otis. And so I was doing this. And then my mom just came by and she was just like, she didn't even say anything, just walking from one room to the other. Bloop.
She said, Shalonda said, well, the service was not merchandise.
No.
It was, yeah. But hey, True Value.
True Values are still around.
Not like they used to be, though.
Yeah, because we had one here in Ruston until.
No, True Value used to be the hardware store that you went to.
Man, look, if True Value didn't have it, it wasn't invented yet.
It wasn't invented yet.
No, True Value and Ace Hardware were the two stores. If they didn't have it, you couldn't get it.
No.
You couldn't get it.
Like, oh my gosh, y'all just have.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know, right? Like and share this, by the way. Like and share. Oh, can we have a moment of silence for Ryan's?
Okay. Ryan's was the Golden Corral.
Yes.
Of buffets.
No, I'm gonna give you one better yet. I'm gonna give y'all one better yet.
Oh Lord.
Do y'all remember Ponderosa?
The Ponderosa, baby.
That was the original salad buffet.
The Ponderosa, baby.
My Aunt Irma, my dad's sister,
Ponderosa.
She took me to Ponderosa, especially if I was good. She would take me to Ponderosa.
We was too cold to go to Ponderosa, but
every
blue moon we saw the Ponderosa.
Man, I had to be good to go to Ponderosa.
Dude,
my Lord.
payphones. which I wouldn't touch with a 20-foot pole today. And I don't know why we touched them back then.
Because I would go down to the corner and be on one.
Nasty, nasty. But we did not think about that. But nasty. Horribly nasty.
Oh. Yes, Ponderosa.
Well, some things you're glad that they did away with. Their payphones, bye-bye.
Yes. And Ponderosa did have the best steaks. Oh my gosh.
Yes, they did.
Ponderosa was the joint. And you could, the salad buffet was like 3 miles long when I was a kid.
Yes.
Shalonda said,
pagers.
Pagers. I had one when I first got in radio.
Or beepers. You call them beepers or pagers. And, you could 911 page somebody and.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my baby remember MapQuest.
Yeah, I had to print it. You had to print it out, though. You had to print that out.
Yeah, there was no GPS.
No.
We had to print it out, and then sometimes like the it may not be updated.
Yeah.
So it'll tell you to turn here, and it'd be like a dead end, and you run into a brick wall or off into a lake or something.
Like we just turn in here and it's just a road. Yeah. So you had to print that out when you went places on the way. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So look, I want we're going to continue on this. I want you to go ahead and continue to tell us about the restaurants or stores that age you.
Yes.
But before we
or dances even that age you. That's a good one because that twerking thing made me because he claims that there was no twerking back in the day.
No. The twerk was not a word back then. It was something else.
But it became a word.
It became a word. Yes. I'm not saying there wasn't
when
twerking.
We were in college. It became a word.
No, there was always twerking.
There was twerking.
But twerking was not the, I'm just saying.
I used to program those bad boys at
those
Radio Shack
were huge.
when I worked at Radio Shack. I used to program. I miss Radio Shack. They need to bring that's one store they need to bring back. I miss the Shack, babe. I loved working at the Shack.
Did you see what Chef Breelove said?
Time for the percolator.
It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. I remember when Kenny Sykes was a basketball player at Grambling State University, and he played under Coach Aaron James. Kenny Sykes got saying he heard some music in a restaurant we were at. And he said, y'all got to watch out now. He was from Colfax. Y'all watch out now. And he started breaking down the percolator in the middle of the restaurant. Oh, man. Anyway.
Ava said she had a backbone.
Yeah. Didn't Donnell Bratton have one?
She did. She did. But I used to program those, y'all.
Yeah.
Now they're like $1 million. So yes, Origin Bank. Yes,
it was called.
It used to be called Community Trust Bank, and I did work there for like 2 full years, and I loved it. It was a great place to work.
Shalonda says they're still calling it the percolator.
They still doing the percolator? Huh? Not the way we doing it.
No.
You could do the percolator for hours. You just went on.
Yeah, if you do it
now they do like they dance for 3 minutes and not even 30 seconds, and then they do like some kind of. And then they stop.
Oh,
and
man.
Then they just staring. Like we had a Valentine's Day at my school that I work at. We had a dance. And I asked the children, I said, hey, you guys, did y'all dance at the dance? And they were like, no. I was like, oh, okay.
They don't dance at the dance.
Okay. My bad.
Deji said Manjuni's.
Manjuni's.
Recent history.
But that's more local.
Recent history. Yo, for those who are from Wisconsin, I got one for you. If you're from Wisconsin, especially Beloit,
Jerry's, right?
Jerry's restaurant.
Jerry's.
So let's bring this into context.
The best wings ever.
And if you could really afford it, you got cheese on your burger.
What you talking about?
Let me bring this into context. If you have lived in Ruston, lived in Grambling, you know about Griff's. Jerry's was Griff's for us,
but crossed with Sonic, like it was a drive.
It was like Jerry's and Sonic. It was like Griff's and Sonic combined.
They had a baby, and it was Jerry's.
Yes, man. Let me tell y'all, them burgers and
they were old style burgers, and those y'all,
bro,
you would wait forever. You would. Oh, me too, Chef Breelove.
Yeah, ice cream at the drugstores. And mine was when my
Woolworths.
grandmother. Well, I'm gonna give you one better. Yeah. So my grandmother, every single Saturday and Sunday, when we used to go to my grandparents' house, my grandmother's house, she would take us to the Beloit Mall, and she would take us to a place called Walgreens, And at Walgreens, they had a lunch counter.
They had a lunch counter at Walgreens
Yeah.
too. Yeah, now. You're looking at a Walgreens. I'm a modern Walgreens girl now because I love Walgreens.
Oh man.
I got parts and everything at the Walgreens.
Oh.
I love Walgreens, but back in the day, Walgreens was like full service.
If they had points back in the day,
all that stuff at the Walgreens.
my nose is starting to itch. Oh. Give me that jacket right over there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know. We're going to see in just a minute. But anyway, but Walgreens was fabulous back in the day.
I gotta look at this comment. She said, "Now they throwing their booties out the window and calling that dance."
Oh.
Sis.
Oh my God.
What you talking about? Like I'll be looking at some of these dances like, and they're like, hey, Miss Black, can you do the whatever they're calling it? And I'm like, no.
Oh.
No, I can't. No.
If I tried doing that, y'all would have to pick me up off the ground. Y'all would have
but some of it is just stupid.
Y'all would have to pick me up. Toys R Us. My son will never know about Toys R Us. That's just crazy. Oh.
No, but Deji knew about Toys R Us. Babe, I got some water. You want to drink some water?
Well, no, it's just my eyes.
I
don't know. I think it's sinuses or I don't know what it is. Thank you for the water. You know, when they say you're a Baptist preacher or a Pentecostal preacher, you got to get the water.
Yeah, and I'm just that usher to bring you the water.
Yeah, she is.
So thank you so much. Break the legs of any other usher that tries.
Oh my goodness. I'm just kidding. I cannot with her. She is a nut. Oh. Anyway, let's see.
Your sister-in-law said, Sam, Rona done.
No, will y'all stop giving her credit? I keep telling y'all this.
Oh, Shalani, you know he's a nerd.
Frosty Top root beer floats. I don't know if I've heard. Have you heard of Frosty Top?
No, I haven't heard it, but the root beer floats from the A&W.
Yes. Oh, Lord, the A&W were so good. Yep. Also, let's see. Pennies. J.C. Pennies. Pennies is still open.
Pennies is still open, but it is not like it used to be back in the day. J.C. Pennies was the joint. That was the joint.
Yep.
What'd you say, Amy?
Amy said she's a violent usher board leader.
That's me. Keep your hands to yourself, Shaniqua.
Oh,
this one's mine.
Have y'all seen the video of the woman who went up there with the pastor was preaching?
She was whooping his behind. I'm just saying that's me. I'm not gonna jump on him. I'm gonna jump on her.
Yes, indeed.
Just because she, you know.
Yeah. I think they was drinking liquor in them church cups. Shalonda, you're buying a ticket.
Stamp. One way.
Let me ask, and here's a question: Was there ever anything spiritual in the cups at the churches?
There was some spirits. Okay, which one is this? Polaris. Okay.
Is that a part of the stage company? Was that it?
I don't know. It might have been. You have to explain that one to me, Amy.
Yeah,
that might have been more of a sudden. I'm not familiar with that one. I know we did have back in the day. There was started with a B. The big Bergners,
or as my grandmother would call it, Wisey's. Boston Store, Carson Peary Scott.
Yes,
all of that.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Jack and Jill.
Oh, the Jack and Jill
store. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
I forgot about those.
Absolutely. Now my daughter finna bring up something. The trolley stop. Man, that was our go-to in New Orleans.
Yeah.
I don't think they're the same or even open. No. We talked about this when we were down in New Orleans with our good friends, Kendrick and Deidre Miller.
The trolley stop was nice.
It was so clutch on St. Charles.
It was. On St. Charles. Y'all say, if you haven't been on St. Charles Avenue in New Orleans,
oh my gosh.
Please make sure you go there.
Yes.
It's legendary.
And there's some things that used to be there. Street. Like there was a cheesecake factory, the cheesecake place I took you to there.
Yes.
It's not open. And trolley stop, we know after COVID, that kind of hurt.
Changes everything.
But let me tell y'all something. But Popeyes on St. Charles hasn't gone anywhere.
Y'all.
And that place
is universal. Each time we go to New Orleans, especially during the Bayou Classic.
My goodness.
On that Sunday, we will stand in line for that chicken. That is the best Popeyes. There's no other Popeyes in the country that tastes like that Popeyes on St. Charles.
I don't even know why.
They could take out all the tables and chairs. We would stand in line, get our stuff, and just go eat it in our
They
car.
did take out the tables and the chairs. And
we'll go eat it in the car. And the people, they said, "What you need, baby? Okay, baby, we got that for you. That mine is spicy." And they're going to get it for you. And
they have survived COVID, hurricanes.
The best chicken ever.
And every time there's like a natural disaster, the chicken gets better. I don't know what it is.
I don't know either, but they put love and perseverance in that chicken.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. Chef Relove says some of them love that brown liquor. But you didn't hear that from me.
We're going to move on. Now, that's what I'm talking about, baby.
Blockbuster.
She said, I remember being mesmerized. Jerry don't know what Blockbuster is.
No.
Because that's how cut off it was.
Yeah.
Right? Because you didn't get movies or anything unless you went to Blockbuster.
And it was
you had to have a
couple other places
VCR.
Oh.
Children.
I remember that.
Video, cassette, recorder. Oh.
I used to be mad when they didn't have Star Wars for rent. You know, you had to rent it.
You had to rent it.
And it was in those brown cases that had a little thing in there.
Yep.
And you felt like, oh man, look, you knew you was gonna do something when you got one. Oh.
And they charge you a fee if you didn't rewind it when you have returned it.
Yeah, and I got charged that fee.
Mm-hmm. You had to rewind it.
Yeah, it says please rewind.
Please rewind. Yeah.
The Copeland's on St. Charles is closed. That's what it was. It was the Copeland's on St. Charles.
Oh my
goodness, yeah, that place was just so good. It was so good.
Oh,
so look,
VHS period.
VHS.
Right. Our wedding. We haven't seen our wedding video in a long time.
VHS. We haven't converted it over to.
Their parents are being married in the 90s. Yep.
Our daughter said, "Oh, Charlie's."
Oh,
that ice cream that had that little candy in it.
Free. Oh, that ice cream was so good.
Yeah.
Remember we went like looking for that ice cream in the store. Like we found something close to it.
It was close, but it was like
it was not the same thing. Hey, Aunt Jerry.
How you doing?
Hey.
I wanted to mention this. We've been talking about all of these great memories.
Yes.
Of course, with going to these restaurants and stores when we were younger and things. And, that's just something we just want to continue to do. And we want to make sure that, we can have these memories and share them and stuff like that.
Hey,
oh, man.
Look.
That cookie. But
Jerry, my Aunt Jerry, you might feel me on this one. The Woolworth, we were talking about Woolworth, but we said when we went, it wasn't segregated. But they had the lunch counter. So we
saying that.
What was it? I mean, there's a history. And this is Black history. Some of these people had to integrate the Woolworth counter.
I cannot with her.
But it was integrated when we went there, and it was really nice.
Yes,
we got treated nice too.
It was great.
Shout out to Woolworths for integrating those counters.
We prefer my grandmother and I. We prefer the Walgreens, and I was always talking.
It was integrated
great.
Too.
Yes, it was. So we used to the pharmacists we knew by name. Tom and Marty were the pharmacists at Walgreens. And before the prescription was ready, because we never knew what the prescriptions was all about for our grandparents. But we would go in there and I get a bacon cheeseburger.
Yeah.
It was the best thing in the world.
The hometown buffet.
Yes. Hometown buffet. Oh man, that was great. Just buffets, period. Ooh.
Yeah.
Now, I just want to say this. I'm a buffet lover. She's a buffet.
Okay, see,
she's not a hater.
Blame my daughter, the oldest one. Because I sister, the day I knew I was pregnant with her, I couldn't eat at buffets no more. They would just make me physically ill. Now, they creep me out. So I can't really go there like talking about. I tolerate them because I'm a grown woman. And I do what I have to do. But I do not like buffets. So
I don't know what's wrong with that. I really don't know what's wrong with that.
I'm not the buffet person.
I love them.
So not just a store or restaurant, but anything that back in the day that brings out a nostalgia in you that we don't see anymore.
Yes.
Like phone books. So but they brought, I don't remember the last time a phone book was dropped off at the house. I don't remember the last time we had a phone.
That's gonna take some thought. I really don't know. I'm gonna have to go to one of my relatives' houses a little older than us because I know I'm gonna find a phone and a phone book.
Well, we probably should get one because
there's phone numbers in there in the phone book that I can't get.
Well, but like if towers go down or something, then we're communicationless, and them phones
Yeah.
be working. So
Yeah. Amy says, nah, it was Ryan's. That just made you sick.
sick when you were pregnant. It's so true though. But now I
Oh.
can't go anymore.
Yeah, my daughter said Rite Aid. That was a good one.
Yeah, Rite Aid.
And then the other one, Shalonda said, Grandma still has the house phone. She does.
She does.
Yeah.
She does. But my other granny finally got rid of hers. Yeah, she had that number for like.
Does she she doesn't have a house phone anymore?
No.
Oh wow.
Nope. I think it was 965-5275 or something like that. But she had it for a long time. But now she don't have it no more.
Well, look, one of the things that I wanted to bring up here as we were talking about with the things with the memories and things.
She said I have a phone to bring.
We're not gonna get into this.
Yeah, Jerry does have a phone. I don't call her much
on
it, but she does have it.
I had to ask you for
the number. Though? We're probably gonna get a phone.
Yeah, we need to get one.
We're probably gonna get a phone.
Jerry said that was her number.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. See, because she had his, like, I'm 46. So she had it for a long time.
Why didn't you tell me you were 46?
Well, you're the one that like cougars.
Oh gosh. Well, we're gonna.
No, I'm a cougar. I have good arms, though.
You do. Trima.
Hey, Trima. Still, but this is true though.
Some of that cell phone service.
We struggle when we go to your house. We're like, ugh. Why is it not good?
Can we just say that it's
not like y'all live in the country.
Well, it's just because of the cell phone service depends on what cell phone service you have.
AT&T's not bad over there.
Well, I hear in North Louisiana, T-Mobile is terrible.
Yeah,
it's awful.
Yeah, don't use T-Mobile around these parts. So
yeah. Yoti says I'm 64 and I've never been without a house phone. Oh man! All right, so I wanted to get into this. Y'all distract me.
I'm sorry.
All right, so I wanted to get into this real quick. So we talked about, all the things that when we were young, the things that made us, that we remember when we were young and make you kind of feel old now and things like that. And one of the biggest things that I want to just talk about is, one of the things that make you feel old sometimes is just how you get up in the morning and how you feel when it's cold.
Yeah.
Like for instance, I broke my ankle once. And, it hurts sometimes when it's cold. We're not going to get into the story because I see how you're looking.
We'll tell y'all that story one day.
Yeah. So, but it hurt really, really bad. And so sometimes when it starts, getting cold, your knees ache and your ankles ache. And, if you broke something, it feels achy there. Or, sometimes if you had this or, something like that happens. And it's kind of like you remember, ooh. I remember when. Ooh.
Yep.
I feel that right there. Ooh. Ooh. Anyway.
Okay, so I think she's talking about rotary phones.
Are you talking about the rotary phones, Deji? Like that? Or are you talking about the slide phones like this?
5 minutes to dial a number.
Yeah. Oh, don't mess up.
Do you have to hit that little thing?
Yeah.
Zoop. If you had a 0, zoop.
And you got mad when you messed up. You're like, oh. She's got one downstairs. I'm upset with her.
Yeah, but Jerry, you have that for nostalgia.
It's like, does that thing work, Jerry?
It does.
It really works.
It does.
My daughter, she said this about my broken ankle.
9 days. Yep.
We're moving on.
The beep phones.
Yes. I remember the beep phones.
Absolutely. Texting on the beep phone. Deep, 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 deep. Deep, 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 deep. It took forever to send out a text message.
Now says she doesn't have anything at the house that doesn't work. And then Jerry said,
but it's nostalgia when you go to my auntie Jerry's house because like she got a whole Coca-Cola collection.
Coca-Cola stuff.
And she got like the magnets on the refrigerator and the home phones and the rotary phones. And you go there like, yeah, this is nice.
And Jerry was talking, I should say, Deji, she said She was talking about the phones where it's actually like the slide cell phone. You had to slide to the
Yeah,
screen.
you had to slide it up.
The numbers were under it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we do remember that.
Yeah, we remember.
Yeah.
Those.
She used to program those.
I used
too.
to program
Yeah.
those. Yeah.
But I got to get back to this real quick. I want to get back to how you're feeling achy and all that kind of stuff. We talked about when you were young and all of that. So the one thing I want to just say is, we got to get physically together.
Yeah, y'all.
Because look.
Yeah, my Gen X,
Ooh.
my Gen X and above, my Gen X, my baby boomers, all of Hey, y'all, we like 50 now, and so like it's time to get it moving, people.
Yeah.
It's time to get it moving, and like y'all wouldn't believe how much how great walking, just getting up and moving, walk yourself a nice brisk mile, half a mile. Y'all would be surprised at how much that could do for your body. And drinking water.
Yes, I have some here.
Water.
Got the Usher from Usher Board #1 game. Because if Sister Shaniqua would have brought me some water, here you go.
I'm gonna break her ankles.
Anyway.
Sit down, Shaniqua.
We don't condone.
Sit down.
We don't condone violence in the church.
Yeah, well, it don't have to be condoned, but it could be executed. How about that?
So, anyway,
yes, walking is fantastic. You all now you don't have to go hard in the paint. Look, I go hard in the paint because I
look at this girl.
See that? I want to live.
She got muscles.
I want to live. But I've been an athlete my entire life. And I have always kept it moving. In all my pregnancies, I kept it moving. So I need for y'all to get up and move something. I'm working on becoming a certified personal trainer.
That's right.
And I'll be done with that journey in the next few months.
Man,
this couple months.
She's gonna train me.
I'm just waiting for the teacher, my summer vacation, because y'all it's hard to do anything and teach. I taught summer school for the first time last year. I taught summer school for the last time last year. Never again.
The money's good.
The money is good.
The money good.
The money was fantastic, but baby,
man,
I was tired.
Sister came up, she was like, "Ooh, that check," but
she was like, "Have mercy." I'll come home every day in the summertime going to sleep. No, ma'am, I couldn't. I was like, nah. So I'll be personal training this summer.
Because look, she would come
online and in person, honey. Man, I'm not going to the schoolhouse this summer.
Your sister, did I get this right? Yeah, your sister says I have a waist belt, a trainer belt, and
she cleaned the house and walked. See, that's what I mean, you all. Shalonda, and she looks phenomenal. Like Shalonda has shed some weight. She's changed her diet. She keeps it moving.
Yes.
She does what she can. We all can do it in different ways. There's different ways to do everything. And it's working for her. And so we have to, get up and move something. Yeah. Thank you, Amy.
It is her calling.
And teaching.
Yes.
It only took, 47 years almost just find it, but it's all good, whatever.
Oh man.
But I'm gonna be doing that. And I feel like that's a ministry. I'm not a missionary. I'm not the get up and speak person in church and all that. I sing sometimes.
You're not an evangelist?
But I'm not no, ma'am.
I know you're not a first lady.
No. Are you a pastor?
No.
Okay.
That's why I know you're not a first lady.
Because I would be looking at you like.
Because I'm like, I ain't a pastor, so what's going on here? I don't know. I know.
Yeah, you would not want me as a first lady.
This is our ministry here. You see this? This is our ministry.
I'm not helpful, you all.
This is our ministry.
I'm going to tell you to get somewhere and sit down. You're doing too much. Sit down.
I got to talk to First Lady Black for a minute.
You don't want that in your life. Sit down.
Oh.
And I may not use holy words, so let's just not. Let's not do that. But, I do believe God has a calling on my life, and I think it's an unconventional calling, So to do what I'm doing, and I gotta feel comfortable. I'm very, I'm not antisocial as my daughter likes to call me.
That's what she said.
But I am an introvert.
Yeah.
I have learned to emote because I'm a grown woman, and to exist in this world, you have to learn how to emote.
Say that word again.
Emote.
That's the word of the day. Emote.
But you all. That's coming out of your comfort zone. And it took a lot of therapy and other things to help me do that.
Yeah.
I'm
To
not,
emote.
this is not, and I can only emote around certain people.
Yeah. But you emote well. See?
Because I'm sitting next to you.
Oh, well, you know. I'm glad I could help you to emote.
Emote.
It's our word of the day. Emote. Um,
Really shocked.
so she started to look like a bobblehead.
You are not starting to look like a bobblehead.
Oh my gosh.
You look good.
Yes.
But you know, you can't cut all that stuff out of your diet and not expect to drop weight.
Yep. My daughter says she does yoga.
Yes, and that's another thing. Like I've been encouraged to become certified yoga trainer too. So I'm working on that as well.
Yeah.
Because yoga is fantastic. Like it can really help you with your circulation in your body, help you to ease out certain pains and all of that. Now, you guys, when anything gets too intense, go to the doctor.
I got two pains and like right up there.
Doctor.
This little numbness right there.
Yoga won't work that. I'll go to the doctor.
Sorry.
Okay. But you all go to the doctor. Don't be against. I'm not an anti-doctor. So go to the doctor. Good morning. Oh, it's Christine Moore.
How are you doing, ma'am? It's good to see you.
I'm fanning now. I love her. I want to meet her in person. But she is fantastic. I love the spirit. Like whenever I watch her, she just got this aura.
Yeah, she plays. She gets them playing the organ and stuff like that. She's playing. I'm like, you know, somebody watching her gonna get saved.
Yes, she seems so like authentic.
Yeah,
like it's not contrived or you know, she's very. So I please look up Chrisanne Moore. Go look up her music. The woman can sing. She can play. She ministers to your soul, and her music is fantastic. So
yes.
Look her up.
And a couple of people asked her, can we get her back on the show? We'll do that.
Yeah. We're on YouTube now. So we wanted to we're gonna start having guests.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah.
We're probably gonna reach out to you.
Well, good morning. Yes, we're gonna do a YouTube. We're gonna do a YouTube. We're on that now. So
my uncle is still working on that revival. So but he hasn't forgotten. He's gonna reach out to you as well.
Yes.
But we know that you've been, you know.
She be busy.
You've been busy, and you know her recent passing.
Recent passing of her mother.
Her mother. So
Chef Bree Love, she says, I agree with doing yoga. I love to meditate in the mornings. I do yoga for about 30 minutes.
That's right.
Amy, right. She says she loves doing yoga.
Yep.
And of course, she says she's tapped into the essential oil healing with yoga and likes feeling like I'm back in college.
Yeah, the essential oil that I love the most, lavender. I love lavender. It's so calming. And if you put some on, like you can, you know, however you use it, like you can, if you got the oil, you can put on your wrist, or sometimes I'll dab it behind my ear. Like it does have this calming effect. So, but my go-to stress reducer, exercise. Yeah, I do that for myself.
You know, when I first started broadcasting, I asked someone, I said, what is your stress reliever? And they said, gin. And I said, well, I can't do that.
That's going to make you old looking. Like it's going to dry. I'm not saying, you know, every once in a while, but you shouldn't drink all the time because it destroys you. It starts to make you look old, and it doesn't. And then it attacks your liver.
Gray now.
It does all kinds of stuff. Yes, but you're so handsomely gray. I love it.
So I guess that's one of the things is that, you know, I thought about the question of the things that make us, you know, when you look at some of the restaurants and the stores and how they make you feel kind of old, it ages you.
Yeah.
And then I thought about, you know, the correlation to, you know, what we're not really tapping into and how we're feeling aged because of, you know, not just memories, but also of just, you know, the things that we do in life. You know, sometimes life becomes monotonous.
Yeah.
And we've got to make sure that we kind of tap into those things that made us feel good.
Yes.
You know, going to certain stores made us feel good when we were growing up. Certain restaurants made us feel good.
Absolutely.
So now what are those things now that make us feel good? You know, what are those places? What are those things? What the activities?
Yes.
And what are you doing on a, not just a, you know, monthly or yearly basis, but what are you doing on a daily basis that just make you feel good?
Yes.
Just a daily basis.
Just to make you love yourself, make you glad that you're alive, make you feel alive. You know, sometimes like I said, you know, I'm a Walgreens girl. I like going up in there.
Yeah.
I love Walgreens and Starbucks. I like rolling by the bucks. I have to calm it down a little bit because Starbucks is, you know, it's expensive.
Yep.
So I don't go there as much as I used to, but those little things in life that
Yeah.
make you feel good about life. Like it just brings some amount of joy
Yeah, that's right.
to you. You know, I enjoy going to work. The children can get on your last surviving nerve sometimes.
Man, that is
But
right here.
but you know, I know at least one child, like my presence means something. So I
Yeah.
enjoy that. You know,
Yeah. And that's the other
I
thing
enjoy
is that,
that.
and is trying to make sure that you're finding things that will make you feel accomplished, make you feel good about yourself, make you
Yes,
feel like you're doing something,
yes,
and taking pride in that. I love working with college kids. I love
yes.
working with college kids and teaching them and all that, because there was a guy that was a general manager of a radio station, KGRM, when I was in college. His name was
Yes.
Calvin Miles. And Dave Dickinson, who was the operations manager, he works for Sirius XM now. And those guys poured into me.
So we
And
want
so
to
now
pour
we want to
into
pour
young
into
people,
to young people.
and old people.
Yeah,
We always get I sometimes older people get left out because we concentrate on the young
that's
people,
true.
the young people. Some of we need to be poured into too. Our generation,
Yeah.
Gen Xers, we grew up like
You grew up
latchkey
rough.
kids. Like you have to do it on your own.
Man, look.
Now we want some love. So Gen Xers, I am showing you some love. I love you, my
Yes.
Gen Xers. I love you. Okay, my 19 with mid 1960s to early 1980s.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Those are my Gen Xers. I love you.
Yeah.
I love you. Y'all mean something. We are the tough generation. We survived a lot of stuff, y'all.
Man, look.
Okay. So, pour into yourself, reward yourself, get your therapy. Let some of that baggage go. Let some of that trauma go.
Yeah. A lot of it.
Realize that some of that stuff was traumatizing. Acknowledge it, learn how to move past it.
Yeah.
And it's okay to let it go. It's okay to remember what it made you feel like, to process those feelings over time, and then to just slowly let it go, so that you can not put that same energy into the future generation.
That's right. That is so important.
We have a lot of Gen Zs in our house. All of our kids are Gen Z. Well, Gummy's Gen
W or
Gen
something, what he is.
Y or something, but Gen question mark.
Yes, that's a different generation over here. The couple other things before we get out of here. The first thing is the animal of the day.
The animal of the day is.
Well, it is.
She wants a dolphin.
Yeah. Now, where we're going to put a dolphin.
Dolphins live in water.
Yeah.
Salt water, to be specific.
Yeah. So there's nowhere around here that we could keep that. Unless
she went from a peacock. I don't know how we transitioned into.
Because she said since she couldn't get a peacock, she wants a dolphin.
If we couldn't house a peacock, and we have land, like we live on land.
Yep.
Probably not gonna happen, Shalonda.
Yeah, I don't quite know how that's going to work.
Yeah. So no, we're not doing dolphins. But save the dolphins, people. Save the dolphins. Okay.
We're gonna get to a few of the comments that we have. Chef Bree Love, she says alcohol and drugs are horrible stress relievers. Yes, exercise is good for you mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually.
And endorphins. You want something to get high off of? Get high off of your own natural endorphins, y'all. They can put you on a high that you wouldn't believe, and that you don't necessarily have to crash from. You don't crash from that high.
That's right.
So meditate, pour into yourself. Exercise, walk, talk to Jesus. Something.
He's all right.
He's all right. He's all right.
Desiree said, I forgot to tell y'all, all of my grand fam, the new intramural center opens soon. I believe I was told it at the end of this month or early next month.
Hey, grand fam, do y'all hear that?
So the new intramural center opens up at the end of the month, or beginning of the month. Starbucks coffee has THC
in it. You tripping, cuz whatever.
Hey mom, back in the day, did y'all use typewriters? I wanted to put that out there. She had that comment for you.
But she said at least it's a mammal. It is a mammal.
It is a mammal. Hey, she's right. It is a mammal. She's right.
And they're very smart, but they live in water.
She is right.
And not to mention, I'm allergic to everything that comes out of the water.
So you couldn't take care of it or pet it or anything.
I couldn't even live. She said, "Sigh, I can't have nothing."
Yep.
Ma'am, We have told you. A bunny rabbit is feasible. It's feasible
bunny rabbit
for our household.
We do a bunny rabbit. Now we just can't feed it greens and chicken every day, but
you can't feed the bunny rabbit chicken.
No. We saw a bunny rabbit that had diabetes. So
it was the saddest sight ever.
Yeah. Also for old and new grand fam, y'all didn't stress enough about how hard step aerobics was with Terry Lily, and even back when we were in school.
I'm an exercise queen, but Terry Lily was a lot for the kid. Terry Lily would make you step aerobics until you actually physically die.
And Ava said in response to Shalonda, "Good stop."
Cause
this is about her saying about Target, talking about Trima.
No, she said that Trima said that the Starbucks coffee, they have Starbucks in Target. She said it has THC. She said as soon as she walk into Target, she's high.
First of all, 2 stores that
I'm not gonna put that at Starbucks. We didn't say that. Nope. They'll be suing us for libel and slander.
Or Target.
Or Target.
Because we love Target. We love Target and Starbucks.
Target.
Yeah. It's Target. I'm so sorry.
Next one.
She said she don't want Bugs Bunny. She wants a dolphin. Just want to put that up.
Baby, you have to go to the ocean and visit Free Willy because we can't do it for you.
What was a whale?
Whatever.
A dolphin is a whale.
What's the name of a dolphin? Dolphin.
Flipper.
The dolphin. Flipper. Go see Flipper.
Flipper was a flipper.
Go see Flipper in the water.
All right. So just to kind of wrap things up, if you can get the Gospel Vibe with San and Shae on YouTube, make sure that you do that. We're trying to do more things. We're going to be on location a little bit more. And, go to different programs. And then we've been invited to a couple of different programs as well. That she said. So
it's a no for the dolphin. Yeah.
So East.
You better think about that bunny rabbit. Oh Lord. Yeah, let's take that down. But anyway.
No words.
Anyway, you all, a store that ages you. We've talked about that. We've talked about how twerking was back in the day, and it may not have been called twerking,
but it was called something.
But we was doing it. Well, not we, but they was doing it.
Why are you pointing at me?
Not they. I don't know. Did you twerk?
I was in the clubs back in the day doing live remotes.
But were you twerking now?
I didn't know how to twerk. I am so uncoordinated when it comes to dancing. I'm terrible at it.
Well,
I mean, I can
know
slow
we had
down.
booty songs back in the day.
Boy,
booty bouncing songs.
There was a lot of songs.
There was, I like big butts. You twerk to that. Your baby got back. That was a twerking song.
95 South.
Doing the butt. You know what I'm saying? Like it was done. Shake a tail feather from Tina Turner. Now was shaking tail feathers. That was twerking. It was twerking. So don't say twerking with us.
I'm not. Listen, I'm here for the people. I'm here for the people. So again, if you have any stores or restaurants that kind of aid you, let us know about that. You can hit us up right here. Let us know what you think on YouTube. You can do that as well. As you can see down there, the Gospel Vibe with San and Shae is now on YouTube. So you can see us on YouTube. You can go back and play this back.
She said, did y'all have personal contact books in the day that y'all kept in y'all purse or bag? Absolutely.
Yes. We did.
Yep, we did.
Yep.
I did.
Yeah.
You had to flip through to get the numbers.
And I still have one at home. Anyway, so what are some of the stores or things? Oh yeah, I forgot to tell y'all. From those who are from Beloit.
She said,
why? Back in Beloit, do you remember a Kohl's grocery store?
Kohl's department store.
Oh no, not the department store, the grocery store.
Yeah, that's right.
Because I would get those peanut Persian cakes and stuff like that at the bakery, and then I would get that egg twist bread.
Is IGA still around?
I think IGA is still around.
Yes, indeed.
I think it's still around. I can't remember.
She said she was the queen of bouncing booty. I cannot with you.
I know, I can't.
But it was the bouncing booty, but it was twerking.
Yes, indeed. You had
Yeah.
yes, I do remember having to buy
Y'all
minutes.
remember that there was daytime minutes and nighttime minutes?
And nighttime didn't start till after what 9 o'clock at one point.
9 was Sprint, and then it went to 7 with it wasn't AT&T. It was when it was singular.
Singular wireless.
Singular.
Yeah, Trima, you remember
The grocery
Kohl's?
store, yeah.
Yes. And I'm gonna give you one better yet, Trima. How about Mr. G's?
Oh, so good.
It was in the
All my
Beloit
boy
Mall.
people, those polar sausages, and you would bite into it at the snap. See, we Northerners in that Chicago area, Milwaukee, Chicago area, like you know about the polar sausages with the snap.
It's got that.
Oh my God, with that shredded cheese on the top.
Oh,
you better talk about it today, man. You better talk about it today. So good.
Ava said TG&Y grocery store.
Yes.
I don't remember that one, but I know
I've heard of it.
I've heard of it.
Yeah. Piggly Wiggly.
Piggly Wiggly.
But there's still one in Homer where I work at.
There's one in Wisconsin, in Beloit.
Trima wouldn't remember Mr. G's because she was living in Rockford at the
That's
time.
right.
Yeah.
She does not.
All those Beloit people remember Mr. G's.
Man, look.
In the mall.
I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, one more place. The place that sold the fried ice cream.
That would be Chi-Chi's.
Chi-Chi's. Chi-Chi's. Chi-Chi's. The celebration
of food. Yeah. Shalonda says Idle Inn in Rockford. I'm unfamiliar with that place.
I remember the Idle Inn because our mother worked there for a long time. So.
Yeah. So they said they had the best polishes ever. Man, I would have to challenge that.
It's the whole area though. Like in that area, y'all get up to southern Wisconsin, the Chicago area, like Chicago, Illinois area.
Portillo's. Oh my God,
Portillo's. Man.
Now, Trima, I don't know if Portillo's is. I know it's one there right there in Schaumburg.
Yes.
Man, that Portillo's is so good. It's a place in. We go to the one in Schaumburg, not too far. I think it's from Hoffman Estates or something.
Best like if you want a good Polish sausage, man, check out those joints in that area. So good, because I mean, that's where the Germans settled. So we got all those Polish and Germans, and that's when those people said the Polish and the Germans and all of those people, they settled there, and so they brought their foods with them from their countries, and so good.
There's a Chi-Chi's in Rockford now.
Is that the Chi-Chi's or Portillo's? Is she talking about Portillo's?
Because if Portillo's is in Rockford, I know where I'm going to go when I go home.
After we go to Beefaroo.
Is it after Beefaroo? Is it before?
No, I'm saying you can go to Portillo's, but we're gonna go to
Beefaroo. Oh, there's a Portillo's in Rockford.
Shut up.
So wait a minute. So let me stop here for a minute. I have to take a deep breath.
So good.
So. Trima, what you're saying
they still got the snap. Did they have the good Polish sausages at that one? Because the one in Chicago is the bomb.
So wait a minute. Are you telling me that there's not only a Giordano's, which is a world famous pizza place out of Chicago,
in Rockford?
There's also a Portillo's now in Rockford, or Portillo's, as some people say. Yeah. There's a Portillo's now. Is that what we're saying? So now I can go to Giordano's and Portillo's. So the only thing that they're missing in Rockford is Garrett's.
They might have
one. I still go to Schaumburg for Garrett's popcorn. It's a popcorn place. We're going to talk about that another time. Not enough time. Oh my gosh, they're almost next to each other. Portillo's and Giordano's.
Right next to and then Beefaroo. And anyway, we like to eat.
And all
these places are eat.
Oh my God.
Yes. Okay, so we'll be going there when we go back to Wisconsin, Illinois, Wisconsin area.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they are missing.
Garrett's is the only thing they're missing, because if they put a Garrett's in Rockford, I don't have to go back to Chicago. I just don't. We went to Portillo's, and I thought they went.
Yeah, we went in Chicago though. We didn't go to the one in.
Yeah, because we went to Crumble.
That's why we went there. That's when we went there. Yeah.
Crumble is a cookie place, by the way, which is very high-end cookie. They're very good, but it might cost you $4 or $5 or $6 cookie. I'm just saying, but they're really good.
Anyway, nostalgia, you all. So, we're about to cut this off because we're going a little long. As we do. But you all, we come on here to bring a little lightheartedness, to bring you some gospel news. We talk about our independent gospel artists, our mainstream gospel artists. We talk about our up and coming things that's happening in the gospel world, but we also talk about life and family and all that good stuff, you all. Yes. So join us.
About 9:20-ish.
Yeah. Please like and comment, share. Let us know what you want to talk about.
We're on YouTube. You can see it right
we
down
are
there.
on YouTube
Right
now,
down there.
so please, you all,
Yes.
go to our YouTube page, subscribe.
Yes, subscribe.
Subscribe.
We can tell people to subscribe.
Subscribe.
I've never known what it's like to
Comment,
subscribe.
like, follow, all that. Hit the notifications so you'll know when stuff is posted.
Did we mention that the Gospel Vibe has a Facebook page?
We do have a Facebook page. It's called The Gospel Vibe with San and Shae.
Yes. So make sure that you join us. And so, yeah, make sure you do that. Just a reminder, River Awards next week. So we'll be live in Houston.
Yes, we will.
Then the next week, I'll be at the SWAC tournament. So I'll be in Birmingham. You'll be here.
Yes, I will.
And then the next week, we gotta go back to Lafayette. That's because of our daughter.
Jerry's doing her modeling thing in Lafayette again. Yep. So we'll be in that area.
Yep.
Yes, we will.
Our daughter said she is proud. My folks finally got on YouTube. So we're proud too.
Yay. And Shalanda's still begging for a dolphin. Shalanda, no.
As Jerry says,
no.
Oh, she's now asking Ossie for the dolphin.
And she asked Ava too.
And Ava.
But Ava said, child, please. Yeah. So, y'all, please go and join her. And try to convince my sister that a dolphin is not a good idea for land lovers.
Yeah. Oh,
yes.
Gotta mention this.
And we're going to put a clip of one of the videos on our page.
On our YouTube page, yes.
Yes. But we are so proud
Man.
of our niece/daughter, Siriana Mack, for placing second place in her weight class at the regional powerlifting meet that was held yesterday at her high school, at the Ruston High School here in Ruston, Louisiana. This child is not only making wonderful grades and
yes.
just doing well academically, but she is an athlete, y'all. This girl can play volleyball, basketball. She's powerlifting. She was a track athlete.
She put the thing up there. She said, huh.
I mean, y'all, she was lifting these weights.
She was like squatting 300 and something.
The girl is solid.
Yeah.
The girl is solid. So we are so proud of her. Second place, her mama was there pushing her on. She got like 3 or 4 big medals.
Yeah.
We're so proud of her. And this is her first year on the team, and she placed second place in her weight class at the regional meet. And this is varsity.
Yeah.
So good job, Siriana.
And she still got 2 years left.
Shout out to Siriana Mack.
Man.
And she got 2 years left. She's a sophomore. So
I feel scholarship in my spirit.
Praise him.
I feel scholarship in my spirit.
Praise him. The spirit
fingers. I feel academic and athletic scholarship in my spirit.
Praise him with the spirit fingers. The spirit fingers.
Oh.
Flap them now. Flap them now. Let them feel them.
Spirit fingers. Spirit fingers. Lord have mercy. So anyway, yeah, congratulations going out to Siriana. That was just
so proud of her. So proud of her. So proud of her. So
definitely want to mention that.
Want to make sure we mention all of our kids. They are working so hard in school to keep these grades. These girls are working hard on this grade. Jerry just took the ACT. She'll be taking it again soon. We don't know her score for this one yet, but Jerry is determined to walk out of these streets with some scholarships. She ain't playing around with it. So shout out to Geraldine Black.
And all I'm saying is,
Carolyn Black. Do your thing,
she's
girl.
doing her thing, and I'm proud of her for that. And we want to continue to make sure we are encouraging our kids to do great things. No matter if they're athletes or whatever the case is, pour into these.
Pour
kids.
Positivity into them. We know that they're this and these kids these days, blah blah blah. No. I work with these babies. They need our love, our validation. They need us to embrace them. They need us to guide them, to structure them. Okay, we can't be out in these streets wilding out and expect for them to do the right thing.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
We got to show them what that is. Okay, So yeah, these kids are very literal. They're watching us, and so we need to show them that we love them, we're proud of them, and you need to give them some room when they get to a certain age to make some of these decisions on their own. Teach them how to make decisions.
That's right.
Don't get mad at them when they make wrong decisions, or
we make wrong decisions.
We haven't taught them on what it means to make a good decision, the process in that. So let's do our part.
Yeah.
And let's be positive about it.
There's something that a pastor said that was really, really true. He said, if we don't expose our kids to certain behaviors in making decisions, how can we be mad because they're not making decisions when they get older?
Or they don't know how.
Or they don't know how.
They don't know that they're supposed to do to take the initiative. to do things on their own.
That's right.
We have to show them that. We have to show them what
love.
that means. And sometimes we Gen Xers, we can get we expect, because we were expected to know. Like we were put in the position where we had to do. You just do it, They ain't bad. You have to do it. You better, when mama came home from work, you better have her homework done. Mm-hmm. That kitchen better be clean, okay? And you them doors better be locked. Don't talk to nobody.
And better not nobody be in that house.
And better not nobody. Ooh. You better say it again.
Better not nobody. I said it right. That's be right. In that house when I get home.
When I get home.
And better not nobody be in that house when I ain't at home.
If that chicken ain't on the stove or thawed out in the sink, or we had things to do, and we took the initiative to do it because that's what we were trained to do. So we want our kids to do the same thing, but stop to think these kids don't think the way we think. So you have to meet them where they are.
Meet them where they're at.
They didn't grow up like us. They got everything. Okay. Going out to McDonald's and all that was a reward for was woo for us. Now these kids is child, please.
This is from our Beloit folks. We went to Burger King on Whopper Wednesday because
Whopper Wednesday,
99 cents.
99-cent Whoppers. Couldn't beat it.
Just follow me. And then, if you really wanted to go somewhere fancy like McDonald's, because that was fancy for us back in the day.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. It was the first of the month.
Poverty kids.
Yeah. It was first of the month. That's when we went.
Yeah.
Going to restaurants and sitting down and eating. Just like every week.
I mean, you got dressed up for that.
What? You better go put on your good clothes. Don't you come out of here looking like that, like you didn't play clothes on.
Yo, I mean, and I gotta shout out Latrina, my cousin, because her son bought a house. Her and her mom did such a good job with this boy. Like him and his girlfriend own a home, and they're like 22. 22. And so I think that's what I mean when I say pour into. They use the village, okay, to help raise this kid, and now he's doing so well on his own. And that can look so different for different kids. So don't try to push them down your path, but help them find their own path.
That's right.
Okay. So that's what I mean when I say positivity and pouring into them. That doesn't mean you won't make mistakes. It doesn't mean you're not going to mess up. Okay. But, these kids don't have to be emotionally damaged or anything like that if we just show them love.
If you just show them love.
And don't crucify them for a mistake, y'all.
That's right. That's right. Last comment before we get out of here. Ava says, kids today don't have to be taken to Burger King, McDonald's, etc. They can just DoorDash, Uber Eats,
or Grubhub and Hollywood. What their reward is, they love to hear us say we're proud of them. They want hugs and stuff. These kids, they're a little different. We emotionally deprived children of Gen X. We can live off of no emotion. These kids need love.
They need love.
Show them some love.
And of course, Shalonda, proud of Brynell, our nephew.
No, our cousin. That's Truma's son.
And so proud of him. And look, just a reminder, go to our YouTube page, subscribe. Go to our YouTube page and subscribe. The Gospel Vibe with San and Shae.
Please,
there you see it right down there. Go out there and subscribe to our YouTube page. Yes. We'll have things out there. We're going to do some contests.
We're going to do some videos you won't see here or on the Facebook page. Nope. They'll be strictly for the YouTube
page. For the YouTube.
And we'll talk to some people. You'll see all kinds of different things other than just this. Our regular show, we'll be doing little like we might do impromptu interviews here and there, talking to people and just like finding the good in the world and putting it out there.
There you go. So make sure you go out and subscribe. Gospel Vibe with San and Shae.
Yeah.
There it is. Gospel Vibe with San
and
Shae.
Shae.
Make sure that you do that. We want you to subscribe. We want to have about 100 subscribers by next week.
Yeah, we're going to be
about 100.
My goal is to go and find some gospel artists and do our little 5-minute interviews.
And do them right there on
the YouTube
or
page.
As my auntie said, the YouTube.
We're pushing the gospel.
We're pushing the good news.
The good news. The gospel is the good news.
That's right.
In a very different, non-traditional way, you all. You won't see us in suits and stuff. So sometimes, because I like to dress up.
Do I need to get those big glasses that are sunglasses?
You know what?
I'm
just going to have you pass.
And do I need to have a Bible bearer coming in?
It's all good. You don't need a Bible bearer. You don't need a cape.
A purple suit.
A cape.
I'm your cape.
I'll be your cape. Okay.
She is so sweet. Look at these arms. You see that? I'm saying, my girl fine. Anyway, she's in shape. I'm trying to get in a shape.
Whatever. I like whatever shape you're in.
Yeah, but I want to be in a better shape.
I do too. I want you to be in a
I
better
want to be
shape,
cute.
but I'll take you as you
I want
are.
to be, I got.
You are cute.
Well, I can be cuter. Oh, that's so nice. She's
You
so
are
sweet.
cute. He's cute.
All right, so we will see y'all. Our daughter, she said this, and then she said
Get
that.
a room.
All right.
Oh, get a room.
So make sure you go out and subscribe. The Gospel Vibe with San and Shae on YouTube. Go out and subscribe. We want you to do that. And thank y'all for so much for listening, for watching,
It's
for
been
viewing.
so fun, you all.
It's been great. Yes.
And like I said, bigger and better. We're trying to move up, and we want to take y'all with us.
Yes.
Hey, we want to take our vibers.
Vibe with us. There you go.
You guys are our vibers.
Yeah.
So come vibe with us. They vibe with us.
I'm a viber.
They're vibers.
Yeah. Give me a t-shirt. I'm a viber.
I'm a viber. Hey, merch. I'm a
Maybe that's an
viber.
idea.
Our vibe was San and Shae.
We vibe. Yeah.
Let's vibe.
All right. Well, see y'all coming up next week. We will be in Houston next week. We'll be in Lafayette the following week. And I think, I'm sorry, the 2 weeks from there. And then we'll be split screen the next week. So,
we're going to be doing all kinds of stuff.
We're doing all kinds of stuff.
But we love y'all.
Yes.
May God's peace be with y'all, you all. Love and positivity to you all. Give somebody a hug today and make it a great week. Okay.
Yes.
Happy Black History.
Yes.
Okay.
And always remember,
one nation, one people. Peace.